do have to get to that breaking news out of Turkey.
Absolutely. We're going to get right to that blast in front of the U.S. Embassy in the Turkish capital of Ankara. ABC's Pierre Thomas is tracking the very latest on exactly what happened. Pierre, good morning.
Good morning, Elizabeth. The situation is very fluid and we're trying to get more details, but here's what our stringer in Turkey has told us. There's been an explosion near the entrance of the embassy. The stringer reports there's a hole in the wall, but that the building is still standing. Ambulances are on their way to the scene. There are reports of injuries, and the Associated Press is reporting at least one death. Some of the TV stations out of Turkey are describing this as a suicide bombing, but we've not yet confirmed that. We're working to get more details and a better understanding of the situation.
And Pierre, what do we know about the threat level at that particular embassy? Had there been threats recently? What kind of precautions were in place to keep that embassy safe?
Well, we don't have those specific details yet, but since the Benghazi situation, U.S. Embassy officials have been on alert and been told to look for potential threats, Elizabeth.
So we don't know if security had been increased there, for example, in the wake of the Benghazi attack?
We do not know that yet.
All right. Obviously, the story is still breaking. We still have conflicting reports on the number of fatalities and injured. Pierre will be on top of that throughout the morning and give us updates.
And let's get more now from John Karl at the White House. And John, as Elizabeth suggested, there'd been so much concern about embassy security ever since that attack in Benghazi. And I know the White House has been tracking this through the night.
Oh, absolutely, George. And, you have to think about this. Since Benghazi, embassy security has been a paramount concern. We don't know about specific efforts made in Ankara, but I can tell you that embassy, and I have been there, is one of the most heavily fortified embassies in the world, heavily fortified U.S. embassies, because Turkey is right there in the middle of it all in the Middle East, an absolutely critical player for the United States. Just look at the geography. Turkey is the country that bridges Europe and the Middle East, critical to what's going on in Syria, critical to U.S. policy, also towards Iran. This is of absolute paramount concern here at the White House.
A major U.S. ally in the region. Okay, John Karl, thanks very much.